Trump's rally did steal some of the spotlight from the newest GOP candidate, Ohio Governor John Kasich. He launched his campaign in Columbus on Tuesday, becoming the 16th Republican in the race. And right after the speech, I asked him to explain what sets him apart from the rest of the pack.
I don't think I want to get into how I'm better. I'm just going to say that my record is unique in the field. You know, national security experience. You remember the days of the balancing the budget in Washington, which hadn't been done since we walked on the moon and hasn't been done since. And turning around a really, really big and important state from, you know, just almost disaster to where we're prospering. And second, George, you've known me for a long time. You think I got to work real hard to distinguish myself? I just am who I am, right? I have fun, and I'm running for president of the United States. Are you kidding me? It's great.
I have decided to run for president of the United States.
So you're inaugurated, day one. What are the three
Well, we
things that
move
happen?
towards balancing the budget. We know that, and we put down a credible plan that can move us there over time. Secondly, look, we have to rebuild the Defense Department. So those would be the first two things. And then there's one other message. If you're poor, if you're black, if you're brown, if you're struggling, we care about you. And we're going to work to make sure you're included in the American dream. Unity is such a big part now.
You think your party's ready to accept that message?
I guess that doesn't matter, does it? I mean, that's my message.
We have a new poll out today. Shows you're at 2%.
Oh, I kind of went up. I doubled, huh?
Donald Trump at 24%. How do you explain that?
Well, I don't think about it, George. Look, I have paid no attention to that whole business. I just don't. I paid a lot of attention.
Don't you have to?
No. I paid a lot of attention to the British Open. Glad to see that guy from Iowa won. That was good.
If he gets the nomination, could you support him?
I'm not. That's such a hypothetical that I'm not going there.
Hillary Clinton, the big front runner right now on the Democratic side.
I actually ran into one of their big campaign managers, and he said, you know, we do worry about you. I said, why don't you say it publicly? He said, are you crazy? We're not going to give you any publicity. Look, I think the battle is against Hillary is who's got the biggest and largest vision for the country. And I think she sometimes is just really too narrow.
As you said yourself, you can be tough sometimes to someone who questions whether you have the temperament to be president.
Yeah, look, we have a lot of fun, but I got to tell you, I'm not some marshmallow. I'm no pushover. Wouldn't get these things done if you were. But it takes toughness. It takes some humor. It takes a lot of different things.
What's the single most important thing you want someone who's never seen you before to know about John Kasich?
That I care about them. I want them to have a good life. I want their kids to have a good life. The people who get up in the morning, play by the rules, go home, love their family, and say their prayers for their neighbors, for their family, and for our country.
Governor Kasich, thank you. You know, he says he's really driven by his faith. He had a dramatic transformation after his parents were killed in a car accident back in 1987, and that's fueled him ever since.
Yeah, and it seems that, and he's got a great sense of humor.
He does.
As well.
Refreshing energy.
Now he's got to see if he can get in those debates.
What he said, he's up to 2%.
Yep.